Well, good morning, everybody. This is Dear Mama Sal, and I had a strange night last night. I was up until 3 o'clock in the morning, just couldn't settle, and then eventually went to sleep. And I woke up about 10:30 again. So, um, yeah, this retiring thing is really messing with my sleep patterns, but I'm sure it will just sort itself out in time. I've just got to give it time to adjust. I thought I'd just show you that today's fruit smoothie is a banana, plum, and mandarin orange fruit smoothie for my breakfast this morning. I'm going to throw in some oats because I know they're good for me. And then that'll be a sort of like breakfast treat for me. Yum. I'll catch up with you later. Now, part of what I'm looking for here is when I take this off, which I will be doing, will the fit be right for the size of mug that you guys have ordered? So I don't know if you can see the writing there. I'll peel some off and then show you. Now, I don't mind telling you that this is a couple of hours later. And I had to do adjustments to the size of the print and everything else, and all sorts of other things that I've been playing with and learning with, and got quite frustrated about on some of them. So just want you to know that this is what learning is all about. It doesn't matter what it is you're trying to learn in life, you are going to have to go through the hard stuff. And the thing that I always like to say about life is you can't buy experience. Unfortunately, you just can't buy it. Now then, I'm about to take the giant leap of faith, and I'm prepared to fail. So what I've got now is I've got all of this that I need in blue set up, and I think it's the right size. I'll find out the hard way. And now I'm going to change this that I'm going to cut on vinyl. I'm not going to be doing on cardstock anymore. It says my blade should be at 1, so let's just double check that. And my blade is currently at why is that so difficult to read? It really is at 1. I suppose you can read it. Okay, it is at 1. So that goes back in there. Very easy, this part, and you just clip it in there. I've got my blue ready to load. Actually, I've just loaded it in already, so it's all raring to go. By the way, you remember I said to you, this is a really good trick. I put some black marker on the edges of my mat, and I found that's a really helpful trick for those of us who are a bit older, whose eyes are not quite as brilliant. It just really helps me line it up straight. Okay, so let's go with the next thing. You know, it was meant to be... Okay, we want to... I don't know if you can see this here. I'm pretty sure you can, but I'm going to ask it to double cut. This is called better safe than sorry. And we're going to send it. There's a chance it could work. What the heck? You can tell I'm full of confidence about this. Not so much. I'm not going to make you go through the pain of watching it all again, but I'll show you once I'm done. Now, the first thing I notice is that there are a couple of areas there that the blade caught on. I'm not sure how serious that is, or whether I can make it right as I'm taking the vinyl off, but we're going to find out. Well, here we are. I've now created a little cutting disc, so hopefully you can see. I've got a couple of tools with me. This is a plastic one, This is a knife, and this is Captain Hook that you've met before. So let's see how we do. We're going to quietly take this off, and I'm praying a little bit here because I'm hoping it's not too graunched. Well, what I'm going to do is to peel back the major areas. You guys see that again? This is where we get into the difficulty area. Okay, so now the @ sign of Dear Mama Sal is a bit of a problem, so we're going to just give that a bit of extra help. Oops. I'd love to tell you that I actually know what I'm doing, which of course I don't. Go down. Thank you. Oops. Okay, so here's what we got. We've got some alcohol. It's 70% rubbing alcohol. I've got the mug, and I've just double checked that Emma does want a tall mug, not a wide one. So this requires a great deal of work on my part to get all this coordinated. So the first thing I'm going to do is totally clean where I'm going to put the decal or the vinyl on here. So literally I've just got a face cloth that I use for this at the moment. And I'm going to put quite a bit of rubbing alcohol on it. There we go, that's pretty safe. And I've got a bit of tape on there or something. And I'm just going to rub it all. So the question is, how can you tell when it's clean? That's a pretty good indication. Now, rubbing alcohol dries very, very quickly. So, whew, and do it in a well-ventilated room, as I've said.